Hi there, good folks. Today I'm planning to try my hand at Monte Christo on the gently tipped from Steve at Freddy Morgan's. So let's see how that turns out. Hi guys, welcome to a summery May in Gothenburg. Who would have thunk that? Today I'm going to do something called Monte Christo, and when I saw that in the comments I thought I have to Google this one, because when Steve from Freddy Morgan's tells me to go all Monte Christo, I didn't think he wanted me to hide on away on a desert island, invent a new title and come back and take bloody revenge. That's not really his style. So I googled it up and found it was a sanger. That looks absolutely delicious. Never heard of it before, never tried it, so this is a premiere. So tag along into the kitchen and see how that goes. So I'm all set here with my triangle and my little mini skillet. So let's dive in this bag of tricks. One comment said it was like the magician's hat. Things just kept appearing from it. So let's see. Some meat and butter, mayo, Dijon mustard, egg, some milk, and 2 slices of toast. And pretty much empty there. And that should be all we need. This should be a dead simple one. So let's start with the 2 pieces of bread. And 1 piece, we should start with mayo. I think it's supposed to be a generous amount. Maybe a tad more. On the top one, Dijon mustard, or I guess you can take whatever kind of mustard you like, but the recipe I found and stuck with said it should be Dijon mustard. And I saw several recipes for this, and some of them looked at the ingredients and I thought, hell no, I ain't doing that. There was one variety where there was chili and raspberry jam and I don't know what. And I thought, no, I'm not making a ham turkey cheese sandwich with raspberry jam. It may be delicious, but nah, that's not for me. And then let's build this sandwich. I'll start with some ham. This is smoked ham. I prefer that over boiled. And some turkey breasts. I think this is called pastrami. and then some cheese, and the recipe states it should be Swiss cheese. The problem is, in Swedish shop you don't find sliced Swiss cheese, at least not the stores where I'm shopping. There may be others I don't frequently visit, but so I took what was available. It was either that or bring the cheese and slice it in the woods, and I took the easy way out. So this is some kind of cheddar-ish. And then we take the other slice and put it on top. So half of it is done. But we had an egg and milk. Where does that come in play? I'll show you. Let's just get some heat going so we have this is all ready when soak the bread. Like so, and put in the butter so I know when it's hot enough. Shouldn't take long. So we take an egg, and we take some milk, tablespoon-ish, and we whisk that up. It's not the best tray to do this, but this is what I brought. That sounds like it's done. So let's soak this sandwich in the egg and milk mix on both sides. Something like that. And let's put it in the pan. And of course I need a plate for this. By the sound of it, it should be ready to flip. Looks like so. Let's do that. Oh yeah. Sweet mama. How are we looking? I think this is perfectly done already. Let's turn off the gas. And I do like cast iron. Hey! Hey! I'll still need my coffee. Whew. Close one. Disaster averted. Ta-da! While we wait for the coffee, let's do this cutting. You're supposed to do that in cooking videos, I've learned. Cut through, then take the thing you cut and you show it like this. And it looks lovely. It really does. Well, I have no patience to wait for the coffee, so I want to try this while it's hot. That's some sanger. I think I can eat it with my hands almost. Let's try that. Not too bad. I gotta hand it to you, Steve. You give good recommendations. I think the coffee's ready. Oh yes, it was done. I visit, by the way. I know the Aussies and maybe the Kiwis say a sanger about a sandwich, but is it just a cold one that's a sanger, or is it both warm and cold? If you know, please let me know in the comments. I'll be doing this more times, I can tell you that much. And it took no time at all. If you had a big skillet, you can do 2, maybe 3 at a time. And then you can feed a hungry bunch at camp. But I can't for my life see me putting jam on this sandwich. I can't for the life see that it would add something to this sanger. No way. I can't say I ever tried it, but to me, Dijon mustard and jam, it's a bit off. That's a combination I'm hard to see that would work. But coffee, that goes to most anything. Yeah, thanks Steve for the tip. I learned something new today. and I liked it. And maybe you learned something new as well, or maybe everyone in the world except me knew about Monte Christo sandwich. Maybe that's the case. But that's the kind of suggestions that I love. Could be a challenge sometimes. Sometimes it's like this. It was an easy dish. Took seconds to prepare and tasted lovely. But if you have more suggestions or challenges, as it were, please feel free to let them come to me, because I enjoy them. It's fun learning something new, and especially when it's about the camp kitchen. For the longest of times my repertoire was thin as a slice of see-through ham. More or less burnt hot dogs and instant soups. And then I broadened it by adding noodles. So you see, it was a very humble beginning on my camp cooking, and it's lucky that everything tastes so much better outdoors, because looking back to it, most things I accomplished in the camp kitchen were pretty appalling. But hunger is the best spice, as we say in Sweden. I'm glad that I evolved at least something. And our May summer still persists. No complaints from me. I think it's still a bit too early for the mosses, but they should do an entrance pretty soon. And once again, I'm so blessed that I'm not one of the persons that have the problem when everything is in bloom and the pollen goes around and makes their lives miserable. I feel for them. I think it's time to wrap things up. Today's theme kind of lends itself pretty easy. What are your favorite dishes outdoor? And is it something you think that I should try on camera? See how I manage? Just as long as it's not too material heavy, I'm up for the challenge, I hope. I leave no guarantees for the result. But feel free to give advice on your favorite camp dish. I have a backlog of suggestions, but I'm almost up for more. And if you like this video, you know, the thumbs up symbol. Beat it like it owes you money. It helps me a lot. And if you're not a subscriber and just popping by happenstance, you should consider pressing that subscribe button and the bell, so you get to know when I'm out doing more shenanigans in the woods. But till next time I catch you, take good care. I'll see you then. Cheers.